Welcome back, guys. This is Binary Guy. I'm back at my own house on my server. And we have a stack of zombies piled up. So let's go ahead and... ta-da! Alright, you notice I have an unenchanted diamond pickaxe. That is our first project. To, get a nice... I don't know... efficiency 4, unbreaking 3... nice, good working pick. Nope. I got level 29. Did I get a sword out of that? I think so. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and finish up to level 30. And then we'll do an enchant real quick. And then we'll get back into the potion room. It's been so long since I worked on that. Alright, level 30. Awesome pick. What do we got? What do we got? Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency 4. That's an awesome pick. Cool. Quite pleased with that. Okay. So, I have been out of town for the past couple of days, which would explain why my normally posted videos have not been present. But, I'm back now, so we should be getting back into kind of a normal swing. Oh, there was 27 slimes in there. Or slime balls. Still working awesomely. So yeah, let me grab a couple things and we'll run to the potion room. Okay, so we're gathering up some items and I've been doing a bit of resource gathering. So 64 blocks of iron. Very nice, very nice. It's always cool to make those. I figured I would let y'all in on that. Alright, so I need to do a little bit of digging out above the top. I've actually been doing a lot of digging so far for the subscriber special, which is coming up in 2 more subscribers, so probably next episode. Come on, door, open up. Okay, there we go, and on into the potions room. So, again, you just kind of step on this plate. This wall opens up. Ta-da! Alright, and here's the buttons we set up last time, all labeled with the different potion types. And what we're going to want to do is go ahead and get an area cleared out above this room. Really, is this not working, or is this just lagging so bad that this is not showing up? I'm curious now. Anyway, let me clear out a space in the ceiling, and we'll try to make some drops show up about... Actually, it'd be awesome to kind of put them right up here, so you can run in, hit the button, the door opens up, and then all your drops would be right about here, and you could easily, yeah, you can reach all 7 stands from right about here. So I'm thinking this would be the good place for the drop hole to come out. Alright, cool. Yeah, those must not be wired up properly. Maybe there's some sort of bug in the wiring. Let's check that out. Okay, so I found the problem. That one piece of redstone right there was not there, and that made it where this circuit was not underneath the pressure plate. So it was not getting triggered. Alright, so that works now. Let me put my pistons back. And we'll put that here, here, and here. So they're all fired. And let's put in the materials again. There, there, and there. Okay, so that works. Easy fix, easy fix. Alright, let me go ahead and clear out some area up here, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've done some clearing out, and went ahead and put a ceiling in. I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you think about it. Just a couple layers of black, blue, purple, red, and then a glowstone lamp in the center. Went ahead, I checked the lighting around here, and It is all still mob proof, so that should be good. Eventually I would like to take the torches off the walls, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So I have left a hole right here for the item stream to end at. Let's go ahead and run upstairs. When I was digging out, I went ahead and cleared out some space up here so that we could have some room to work with. There's room for several dispensers. And this area back here is the button wall. So you notice there's a couple different ways that I'm using to propagate the signal upwards. And right here, what I was going to do, just use the redstone torches coming directly out of the block. And on the other side of these blocks are each one of the buttons. So all 9 buttons on the other side of the wood blocks. So you just put a torch here, you press the button, this torch will go off. This one will go on, that one will go off, so forth and so on, until I'm able to send it out across the top of the room. But for this, it was essentially making it where my door or my shutter was always closed. So for here, I put a repeater into this block. That way it won't interfere with the redstone. So it's just going to go 2 blocks over and then come up and around a little bit further over. So let's go ahead and give it a little room here. So I would put a block here, put one on top of that, and let's get up here where we can see what's going on. And eventually I'll come back and maybe make the room a little nicer looking. But for now, let's go ahead and just get everything working. So another one here. Torch is going to be off there, and it's going to, when it turns on, it's going to power this block. Same way as this one here will be powering this block. And I'm going to wait for it to turn off. Yeah. So this torch is powering this block, so this one's powered off. And they'll alternate all the way up. And that's a really easy way of sending a signal straight upwards. Okay, so I'm going to need an easier way to get in and out of here, so for now I'm going to just remove these pistons and we'll just go through this door right here. Ta-da! There's now a door here. Alright, so each one of these, and you won't actually be able to see anything when I press the button, but the redstone wire is running up the back of this. I went ahead and made a lot more redstone torches, and I don't think that I'm going to have enough as of yet. Oop. Doesn't go there. Okay. Let me put a light down here, because we don't need any mobs spawning back here, and that should be enough to make sure that we don't have any. Got some up there on the walls. Alright, so let me torch this out. Notice all those will turn off. There we go. There's that one across. And also I need to make sure that this one works out the same as the other side. So I'm going to put one here on top of that. One here, on top of that, and here's the final one. Oh, wrong one. Needs to be a block. And now I can't get back up. Woot. We'll fix it. How about right now? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you know, I might actually have enough. That would be lovely. Okay, so same here. And all those are off. And they'll all power the a block directly above them. Another option I could do would just be to put a repeater here. And that may actually be what I wind up doing, is just put a repeater here, and then that torch should power the repeater. And I can just put some redstone wiring, and I'll just have to alternate between them. So that would mean I could do without this row right here at all. Alright. So let me just give that a shot real quick. So repeater here, repeater here, repeater here. And what I'll need to do for these, the alternating ones, is put it here. And then I can put a repeater on the back side of this. So, now if there's a repeater here, I can't fit through this because this is just too tall. So makes it so there's not enough room to make it through. So if I want to get back here, I actually have to break that out. Alright, so put this here. Same thing for this side. Ta-da, ta-da! Now I can't place these. It reminds me of that one puzzle where you have to get like a wolf and a goat and like a stack of wheat across the river, but you don't have a very big boat. So essentially I have to place both sets of repeaters, all these blocks, so the tops and bottoms repeaters and all the blocks, and make it out without getting stuck. So that one's okay, but this one needs a block here, this needs a block here. Oh wait, that one let me out. Wait, really? Okay, so you can get out, but it won't let you back in. So I can't get in, but it let me walk out. Okay, how about that? Let me just move my stairway over one, and I'll be able to get up on this side, and then I'll go ahead and finish this part out. Drop a little redstone down. Same thing here. And then this signal, it'll connect up right now, but I'm going to put in some blocks to cut that off, which I may as well go ahead and do. Put torches back there just to keep monsters out. I'm sorry if I'm a little scatterbrained, but this is not pre-planned. Oops. Place it on the torch. Okay. So those are cut off there. Those are cut off. Perfect, perfect. Place down some redstone. Okay. And we'll cut off this torch here too. So here's all the different redstone lines coming out. And I can always run these up or run those down or do something like that. Let me go ahead and bring this one across as well. So I'm just going to dig out here just so I can get over there and work with it. Oh. And this is going to be coming out on this track right here. So the repeater goes in this block, and then redstone there. Do the same thing on this side, because these are the ones that are modified so that we don't trigger our doors all the time. Alright, it's facing the right direction now. I came prepared with more stone bricks. And let's toss a couple torches up. And I really don't need to have this open anymore, so I'll close that off. Oops. That's good, and same thing on this side. Okay, so here's all the, oop, fell in a hole. Yeah, this is where the glowstone lamp is. Alright, so we have all these coming out across, all as well. Let me take a quick look, make sure there's no interference here. Don't think that those will trigger. Well, I guess we'll test that in just a minute and see if it works. Alright, I'm gonna need a few dispensers now, so give me just a minute to run make those. They're difficult to make because you can't stack bows. So they had to be made individually. Lots of fun. Come on, door. Open up. I heard a skeleton. I'm not sure where. Oh, I'll be right back once I get some dispensers, and we'll go on from there. Okay, so I have 40 dispensers, and we're back upstairs. I got to thinking about it, and I realized that I won't need any of the repeaters on the bottom row here, because it comes straight out of the torch, so I can just use redstone and save myself a few repeaters, which is nice. Alright, so I mentioned that we were going to do some testing just to make sure that these circuits didn't interfere with each other. So what I figure we can do is we can put a dispenser there and one there, and we'll put melons in one and slime balls in the other. Move this torch over. Alright, so if we press this one, we should only get slime balls. So, we'll press the button, run upstairs, just heard it dispense. Okay, so there's only one slime ball, and there's 6 melons in the other one. Alright, let's go ahead and, just to be thorough, we'll do this the other way around too. So we'll press the melon button, and we should only have melons and no slime balls. And if that happens, then I'll be confident that the system works out. Okay, so that works great. I don't need these here right now. Okay, so I went ahead and laid down some ice just to make the items move a little bit faster, and I hid the redstone lamp under this block so it's not melting my ice. Alright, so ultimately the idea is to dispense a potion bottle and all the ingredients for a potion with just a push of the button. And at first I was thinking that I only wanted to do one potion at a time, but now I think I want to do all 7, so we can make use of all of the brewing stands. So I'll need to put out an area, so probably around here, so I'll lay out the water bottles so they can get there first, and then an area for some nether wart, and then all of the different ingredients. So I'll have all this area laid out, and I can build up higher if I need to. And I also want to make it where it's easy enough to restock all the dispensers. So I'll have to make sure of that as well. But this episode's getting about to the right length. I hate to go over too much, so this would be a project for a later day, and that'll give me time to think of how I want all the dispensers laid out, how the wiring is going to have to be worked out. I was looking at my labels that I have set up, and I believe that I'm probably going to change the order around a little bit, just to make it make a little more logical sense. Because originally this just kind of, I pulled it off the wiki to list the potions, and I feel like I could probably organize them a little bit better than this. Either by similar characteristics, or maybe by ingredients. So put similar ingredients beside each other. So you might have maybe a potion of healing and harming, and that's good they're beside each other because they both start out with the glistering melon. But I can just sit down and figure all this out and come up with a nice, efficient, compact way of doing that. Alright, well, that is all for this episode. Have a good one.